Hi guys, welcome to this part of the training. This is the most exciting part. This is the part I love about when it comes to writing email copy because this to me is the most important part of writing any email. Trust me, if you miss this part, the emails you write will never convert. That's why I believe, and that's why most copywriters believe. Because if you do a thorough market research and you were able to uncover deep problems your customers will not tell you, you'll be able to write emails that nail those problems, emails that nail those desires, and be able to write emails that addresses a secret desire of somebody. Trust me, the person will do anything you want him to do. So that's why this to me is the most important part of this training, because the market research part, if you're able to do this once, and the good part is you don't have to do this every time. If you're writing for a client and you have say 3 months or 6 months project together, you're doing market research just once. But trust me, market research is not sexy. It's not a sexy thing to do. And in some instances, you can do market research for 1 week, you can do for 2 days, you can do for 3 days. I don't advise anybody to do market research for 1 day, because trust me, you will never get enough data. Market research, like I earlier said, is the most important part when it comes to copywriting. So, so this is the thing. If you're given 24 hours to write an email. If you're given 24 hours to write an email sequence, not email, an email sequence rather. So an email sequence is like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 emails together. Like all of them, they are linked to the same particular, they are linked to a particular product coming from different angles. Okay. We'll talk more about angles later. So if you're given 24 hours to write any emails, of course 24 hours is too short to write an email sequence. But let's assume you have just 24 hours to write any email, and you're pointed with a gun that if your email doesn't convert, they'll pull the trigger, and that means you die. So if you're given 24 hours to write emails that convert or you die, this is my advice to you. Spend at least 18 hours doing market research. I repeat, spend at least 18 hours doing market research. Then the 6 hours, you can use the 6 hours to write your email. That's it. If you can do that and not too much, trust me, your emails will convert like mad. Like they will convert like crazy. So let's get started. Okay, now if you notice, this market research part, I kind of target the CIA market detective. The reason is the CIA. I'm not talking about the Nigerian CIA. I mean like the CIA, like the top class CIA guys. Those guys are known for carrying out very good investigation when it comes to nailing down criminals. And so we want to be like those guys. We want to be like those top CIA guys. We want to investigate thoroughly. We want to nail criminals, and we don't want to nail suspects. We don't want a situation where we are writing to somebody we feel need our product. No, we don't want to do that. We want to write to people that truly need our product, so that any email we write will surely convert for us. Now, have you ever been in a situation like this? Let's say you walk into a mall, and right there you're speaking with your friend. So while you're speaking with your friend, while you're speaking with your friend, it's two of you are standing, and you guys are gisting, probably gossiping about something. And while the both of you are talking, there's somebody outside, not like outside the hall, but somebody close by that is seated also, constantly point its fingers to you, but he's talking to his own friend there. And you're like, hey, dude, are you talking to me? And he's like, no, I'm not talking to you. Like, have you ever experienced something like that? Where the person, up peradventure, the keeps, is just looking at you and is talking, but the person is not actually talking to you. I know you must have experienced it one time, twice, or a couple of times you can't keep count of. So the thing is, if you're writing, if you don't if you've not done your market research well, and if you've not done your market research well, your emails will come off like that kind of scenario when you're writing to the subscribers. They will feel, dude, are you talking to me? Like you're trying to talk to them, but you know, just because you don't know them, what you're writing to them doesn't really relate to them, but kind of relates to them. So they'll be that way. Is this guy talking to me? Like it looked like this guy is talking to me, but it's not talking to me. But this is not for me. Like that kind of scenario. And we don't want to paint that. We don't want to create that kind of perception whenever our subscribers read your emails. So that is why we are doing this. So, like I earlier said, no suspects, but criminals. So that means we don't want to like suspect anybody to be our ideal customers. We don't just suspect that our customers will need this rather. We want to make sure that whatever you're telling them, whatever we are painting, whatever picture we are painting, whatever scenario we are painting in our email, whatever story we are telling in our emails, they have to be related directly to the customers. So now, when it comes to profiling your customers, because of course the aim of market research is to profile your customer, like what we earlier said, like getting to know her, where you where we use Dockers as the profile, as the avatar name, and we are building. So with this market research, we are also trying to like build our up, like want to want to even like know the color of our eyes, the color of our the shape of our lips, our body size, and stuff like that. We want to like know everything about her. So that is why we are doing this market research. Like I earlier said, all those stuff like the demography, interests, pinpoint and stuff, you just can't sit down and know all of those things. So it is with this market research that you can get all those data. And if you watch that video closely, I said we are not going to like guess any stuff. We just go to where they are hanging out, where they discuss, and we just go there, copy everything they are saying. So it's like we are going into their arts and lifting everything they have inside and use them against them. So now there are actually three ways to profile your customer. Now the first is the prediction of human behavior. There's survey and working conversation, and there's extracting specific characteristics through eavesdropping. So, so before I dive deeply into this three part, because these are the three ways you can actually do your market research to profile your customer. So before I dive deep, let me show you. I've already built a template that you can use. I'll share this link with you so you download. Okay, so this is the first one we're using. Download the CIA customer profiling sheet. So this is the sheet I use for all my clients, subscribers. I would just say my client. So my client subscribers. So those are the people I write. So this is what I use. So let's say I'm writing for a supplement brand. I'm writing for a weight loss supplement brand, and I'm to write email sequence. So the first thing I do is my market research, and this is my build up data. So I don't have to like. So every research I do, I'll just put it here. So age range, let's say Docker should be around 25 to 36. Then the name is Dorcas. Gender, of course, female. She's married, that's why she's insecure. Let's say she has two children. Hmm. Dorcas. Where is Dorcas from? Hmm? Okay, I'm using Yoruba because I live in Lagos, of course. See, Dorcas live in Lagos. If I can do it. Maybe this is the exact code. So this is what you'll be using. Just fill in this sheet. So whenever you have any email to write, religion. Let's say Dorcas is a Christian. Christian. Dorcas. Let's just look at the freelancer. Social system monthly income. $1,000. Okay. So this part, this the challenges and the fears, the daily struggles, the push up ledgers, that's for buy data one, then objections. So these things here are what we will be getting through our market research. What keeps her awake at night, what she's afraid of, what she's angry about, what are top three daily frustration, does she have her own language? Then competition. Competition is simply people that are selling the same product with us. They buy data for the goals, values, her lifestyle, attitude, interest, things she's interested in, hobbies, favorite preferred cars, favorite brand design, where they go for, books. So this is my CIA customer profile. Of course, you can create your own out of it if you want to like remove some, but this is exactly what I use. This is exactly what I use. So you can probably use this to create your own, add some. I trust you. You're very very smart, so you can add some, remove some. So the first is the prediction of human behavior. So this is very very simple. You sit down. Okay, so now before I do any market research, the first thing I do is the prediction of human behavior. So since Dockers is in weight loss industry, oh of course, it's also puts niche. So since Dockers is in weight loss industry, let me use prediction of human behavior. Considering the fact that we all have lived with somebody that at one point in time craves to lose weight, so we kind of know one or two things about them. So let's say the challenges and fears Dockers might have. Of course, this is prediction, so it's I might be correct, I might not be correct, but it's just normal, like from my own experience and what I've heard about people talk. I've heard what people talk about. So let's say Dockers is challenges and fear. Somebody that wants to lose weight. The biggest fear is, let's see, insecurity. Insecurity. Daily struggles, self confidence. Like she might be the laughing stock in a church or shop ledgers. Of course, of course, I can only go far with these prediction, and I might not be really correct. Now, the drawback about just relying on prediction of human behavior, like you won't be able to get enough data unless you've experienced that situation before. For example, um, okay, for example, if as a guy, if as a guy, and peradventure, if as a guy, of course, like almost all guys must have experienced this. So let me use this. So almost all guys have had like one or two instances where they didn't last long in bed. Like every guy have had that experience that. So let's say you're writing. Let's say you're writing. Or let's assume the client you're writing for sells um sells supplements for male fertility. He sells pills that can make a man last in bed. And as a guy, as a guy, like, you have experienced that at least once in your life. So for instances like that, trust me, even if you even if you rely just on the prediction of human behavior, but if sorry, oh, for the fact that you've experienced that once or like a couple of times, you should be able to like do a thorough market research very well, even without doing this other two. So with that, you'll be able to have enough data because it's something you've experienced before. So like challenge you, gonna be like, wow, I lost my girlfriend. Yeah. Let's say lose my wife. Or if it's infertility, can't give birth. My mother-in-law. Like stuff like that. But even at that, for the fact that as human being you can only experience just few symptoms of any circumstance that happened to you because of the way you react, because people react differently to issues. You still have to do other parts of research because trust me, let's say I had the issues of last long in bed. Like the way I reacted to it will be different from the way a friend of mine react to it. It will be different from the way other people react to it. So for that single reason, my challenges and fear might be different from my the fear and challenges my friend will have. Of course, we all have the same issue, but it will be different. Then also the challenge and fear of someone else will be different from mine and that of my friend. So for that single reason, even if you've experienced it first and even if you had issues before, you should try to do market research to like gather information from what other people from the experiences of other people. So the prediction of human behavior is simply you sitting down, just think about some characteristics that might these persons might be experiencing like daily struggles. You just think about what anybody in weight loss industry will be having. So after that, then you can now move to the next one, which is surveys and working conversation. This working conversation, trust me, like it's also very, very powerful. It's more powerful than prediction of human behavior. But this method is rather very, very expensive, and in some instances it's not feasible. In most instances, rather, it's not feasible because the product is not your product, and sometimes, let's say, for the fact that we are writing for foreign copywriter, for the fact that sorry, for the fact that we are writing for foreign clients, most of these products you will not see them. You cannot even use them. You will never have the access to use them. So you can't do surveys and working conversation. But of course, the surveys you can do some to your email list. Yeah. When I say your email list, I'm talking about your client's email list. So you can do surveys, you can like send them, just send emails and ask them to like do surveys to fill a particular survey, and you can use those data to write your emails. And also for working conversation is simple. You're working into you're working up to somebody that have this issue your product is solving, and have a discussion about it, and just have like a conversation around it. Talk to the person. That way the person can tell you what he's feeling, what he's desiring, like what he has done in the past that probably did not work, and things like that. But the problem with the working conversation is you won't be able to like get people that you'll be having this conversation every point in time. But if you are selling your own product and your product is available to you and you have the luxury of money to spend, trust me, this is in fact the best way to do market research. Working conversation, just walking to people. Like if you can talk to 10 people that have the same problem you're solving, you have a floodload of data to use in your in your marketing emails. Then the next, extracting specific characteristics through eavesdropping. So this, we just want to like listen to conversations that are happening, and I really don't know how to say this, but trust me, if you're seated around women that are probably plating in fact no, if you're seated around women that are discussing, trust me, you have a whole lot of marketing ideas from them, because when women discuss, they don't hide any shit. Like they say it raw, they tell it how it is, they tell their friends what they are passing through in their home, how their husband is treating them, the kind of life they want to live, the kind of man they want. Like they say it raw to their friends. So if you have the opportunity to like eavesdrop into conversation like that, trust me, you'll be able to control the mind of those women easily. But since we won't be having that, since we won't be having that and we can't be eavesdropping on every conversation that is happening around us, we have to do this online. And that's where what I call And that's what I call the Amazon mining. That's what I call the data mining comes in. See, let's say media data mining. See that sound better? Is it? Okay, I think this is a better way. That's where review mining comes in. This kind of mining. This also. Also. I think this is review mining. So this is what we are going to do. Review mining is what we'll be using to eavesdrop on the conversation of people online, because with the adaptation of social media and people going online, people are more than comfortable to share their pains online on some specific platform. So what we are going to do, it's we are going to mine data from those reviews and from those discussions around the particular problem you're trying to solve. So when it comes to review mining, there are actually different different platforms we can use for review mining. So we can do the Amazon, can use Amazon reviews, can use YouTube comments. If you're writing for Nigeria, you use Neraland.com. You can use Reddit. I love Reddit a lot. You can use Quora. I think this is spelling of Quora. Then you can use discussion forums. Then Facebook groups. So These are the platforms we'll be using for review mining. But today, I'll just show you Amazon reviews. Just show you how to do review mining, because if I'm to do for all of them, this video will be so long that it might end up boring you, and we don't want that to happen. So we'll do Amazon reviews, then you can do YouTube comments, Neverland, Reddit, Quora, discussion forums, and stuff. And now, if you're looking for, but before I go into the Amazon reviews, review mining, if you're looking for good stories to use in your emails, this get stories, ideas, yeah, Reddit. So you get story ideas here and story ideas here, and you can also get stories ideas here. So let's head over to Amazon review. So just type Amazon.com. So since the example niche we are working on is weight loss, we type weight loss, weight loss pills for women. Okay, let's do weight loss pills for women. Now these are pills for weight loss. So what we are looking for is we are looking for products on Amazon. They could be pills, they could be ebook. If you're selling an ebook, you're selling even if you're not selling an ebook. So what we are looking for is anything relating to weight loss on Amazon. And the kind of product we are looking for product with plenty comments. Like this is 22,000 comments. Like this one is 370 comments, so we have no business with them. This is 87 comments. It's a 5 star. So open this. This is probiotics for women. Adults. So we head over to the comments. Now is the comments. That's where we'll see the angry client, the angry customers will come out here to vent about this product, and the happy ones will come here to talk about it. So now the angry ones, it's not saying the product does not work, but probably the product does not work for them for like a particular reason, and you want to know that reason. So that when you're writing your own emails, you will address that issue in your own emails. So we want to like position our own product as a superior product in the market. And to do that, we need to address all the doubts people are having, all the issues people are having, all the issues people are having about product they've used in the past. Okay, the 5 stars and the 1 star. So while doing your reviews, the most important part you need to know is where most where you get most honest reviews are the 4 star, the 3 star, and the 2 star. Most of the reviews on the 5 star are exaggerated reviews, but of course you still need them. We'll be needing them. The 1 star on customers that are very very angry. So even if the product is good, they just want to like tarnish it. So let's start with, okay, before I click on that, let's see some reviews. Now, the yardstick for picking a review is you look for reviews that appears consistently. So any reviews that appears consistently, you take you take it and type it and put it in a separate document. Now, before you fill this customer profile, you have to like create a separate document um, for your reviews. So let's me use this. Okay, so I have had chronic constipation pretty much my entire adult life. I've tried a multitude of fiber supplements and at least 6 different probiotics over the years. The physician's choice probiotic is first one that actually made a difference. When I first started taking it, it was going to be just like all other. I didn't notice any difference. And then after about 7 to 10 years, going to be yes, I've used my. Okay, this person is happy. When I was about. This is exactly what you're going to do. That's why I say this process it's not sexy. You have to read over 100 reviews to get what you're looking for. And as okay, so how do you know what reviews to take? Well, mm, okay, as you're reading the reviews, your instinct will tell you what you need. Trust me, yeah, that's it. There is no way to measure it. Like reading your instinct will tell you, like you'll be like, oh, yes, I need this. When I was about 12 years, I started having. Wow. Okay, 1 star review here. I'm livid. I'm fully disgusted. Wow. These are briefly bought by another person. Please with that spirit. I will try. Okay. Let's let's go to let's go to the 1 star review. 1 star review. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing these probiotics a lot here. So I want to know what it means. So I want to know the importance of raw bread. So I didn't know what probiotics do, but from the reviews I've been seeing that like it's consistent across the reviews I've read. So what I do is I search for the role of probiotic in weight loss, and this is what we got. May reduce the number of calories you absorb. So now this is a good selling point. So what you do is I don't know, like this stuff here is crazy, and you can even use this app to create an email on its own. You just copy it like this. Probiotic reduce number of calories absorbed from food. They also affect levels of hormones and protein rich appetite. So now you copy this, you paste it, this space, you just come copy paste. You're not writing anything. Just even if they don't make sense to you, even if you don't know how you, even if like they don't look good to write an email, just copy and paste all of them in a separate document like this. I normally call it my research bin. So what I'll do is I just create like a Google Doc, then I'll go a research bin. So any idea, any new thing I discover, I just copy, paste. Don't rewrite anything, because if you try to write anything, it will slow you down and you might not be able to get new ideas. So whatever you see, just copy, paste it, dump it. When you're done with everything, you come back and you see. Now, but for example, let me try. For example, now this with this, I can create an email like this. So the selling point of the email could just be like, um, this. Let's say this name of the supplement. Gap supplement contains probiotics. If it help reduce number of calories. As you see, so like I just turned this thing to like a benefit. So GAP supplement contains probiotics, which will help you reduce the number of calories absorbed from food. Because it will also affect the level of hormones and proteins related to the appetite and fat storage in your body. So even if you're close to obesity, this GAP supplement will easily drive it away. This is not perfect, but this is like something you'll be doing from the reviews you mine from Amazon and the rest. So that's that. Let me get one or two reviews and we'll end this video because it's already getting long. Here, you see, my GI doctor told me to get on a probiotic. So this stuff, it's like this stuff is an effective. This stuff is an effective um, factor, effective element in any weight loss product. Because most people are say after buying a new product, feeling about myself, they're not going for a full product. Like most people know about it, so you want to like tell them, okay, you know what's happening. You know that prebiotic is one of the things that will help them reduce lose weight. So you put that into them. Okay, now there's another pattern I've noticed again. Most people are complaining that these products give them digestive issues. Like this one, I thought this product would aid my digestive and emotional issues. I've not taken on cancer. So most people are complaining about that. I think there's somebody that also complained about. So this product caused me so much gluten pain and very well. So you also want to like write all of this. So this product cost me this. So these are like the downside of this product. So now the reason why you are also collecting the downside, and you can even separate your documents um, to complain. So now in your email, you can use this complaint to write a good email for your customers. So the good thing about that supplement is that doesn't cause. You see, so what I did was I took the I took the bad side from our competition products, and use it uh, to rewire a very good email for myself. So I'm telling them that these agave supplements will not cause the problem they are facing using other products. See this, so people are actually reacting to this product. People are reacting. Plus, blind as this side effect is rash and itching. So, of course, rash and itching. You can use that for your own email too. Like you can use it for content. So rash and itching. So you can use that to also write benefits about your own product. So that's it. I'll look for one and then I will try to like just brush through the other ones and we'll end it. So doctor also said to be careful with already pregnant, do more than you. So when you see things like this, when you see things like what doctors say, so what you do is you're about to Google what are the side effects probiotic supplements. So you see five possible provided as per majority of population what side effect can occur. One side effect are temporary increase in gas, bloating, constipation, and thirst. So these are the side effects. In rare cases, people with. So what you do is when you get to blogs like this, you read everything in this blog. You read everything. You read to the end. Because as you are doing that, you get at least one or three ideas about it. Now, the main reason why we are doing market research is we want to be seen as an expert. We want to understand the product. We want to understand the market and want to understand what people are talking about the product, side effects, and how these products can possibly help people. And now the reason why I'm using health related stuff for this, for my most of my examples is because most clients you'll be getting will be from the health supplement brand. Most clients are from the health supplement brand. So if at the end of the day, after doing your market research and you don't have what it takes to talk to somebody about weight loss and the person will see you like a doctor, like a professional, like somebody that actually studied medicine, trust me, you've not done your market research enough. You have to go back and do your market research. Because the goal is for you to be like an expert that an expert like you've been doing this over the years, like you're an expert in weight loss. So you can discuss about weight loss a lot. It is during one of my market research that I realized that people that lose weight, that is not actually food that causes people to gain weight, but the but human metabolic rate. So there are people with high metabolic rate, and there are people with low metabolic rate. So it is the reason why that your slim friend can eat everything, can eat two full chicken, and she's still very tiny. But you see some other people that eat less, but they just get big like that. So it's because of low metabolic rate and high metabolic rate. And if I talk about weight loss and things about weight loss, you would think I'm an actual expert in weight loss. You think I know a whole lot about medicine, but trust me, I know nothing. It's just market research. So that's that about Amazon review. So the thing is, you can't find everything you're looking for in one product like this. So after you're done here, let's say you're able to get like 10 from here, you go to the next product. Just one minute. So when you come here, you just open different tab, open different tab, open different tab, open this tab, this tab, this tab, open like 10 tabs, open like 10 tabs. Then after opening the 10 tab, you just go to the reviews, all the reviews they have, the 5-star reviews, the 1-star reviews. Just read all the reviews and you get enough data. Whatever you don't understand while reading the reviews, and if you see something that keeps popping up every time and you don't understand it, type that type that thing in Google, look for the meaning and look for why it relates to what you're looking for. You get a whole lot of answers here. This let me see the 1-star review here. This stuff, man. This game don't make my stomach like that. No wait, but let's see. Started developing severe stomach pain. So you get a whole lot of pain points and desires here. So next, let me just show you for YouTube. For YouTube, what you do is you go to YouTube, you type for weight loss YouTube. Now for YouTube, you need to look for videos that have crazy amount of views. Okay, this is 14K. So we are more concerned about the comment section, what people are talking about. Okay, see what I just restarted my journey to lose 55 pounds. I tried and gave up last year, and your videos really helped me to think about it. Let's actually too much for this. You created a business. Now, create it. Now you see, I I love my journey so much because I eat anything I like, and the weight is still dropping off. So this is one big desire that people have. Like they want to be able to eat whatever they like, want to eat whatever they like and still lose weight. They don't want to be placed on diet. So if you go through these reviews, you will see a lot of things you can use. Then also you also be looking for questions here. So you look for as many videos as you want. Let's say 5 videos should be okay. Because if I still do as many videos as you want, your market research will not end. So 5 videos and that's all. So that's for YouTube. So what's the next? Neuraland. But for writing for foreign clients, you don't need Neuraland at all. Well, for the sake of general knowledge, let me just show you Neuraland. Wow. So you can just be reading or just be scanning the content here. You see one or two things that will pique your interest, just copy it. And now for things like this, check the 5 of six. So if you see any link like this, you just open the link and see what they have to say. So this is for forum, discussion forum. Yeah, you have to sign up for it. So let me show you. Let me show you Quora. So for a site like Quora, you see stories, a lot of stories. Oh, yeah. So again, you also want to do researches like outdoors. How do women that want to lose weight feel? 9 women review why they actually want to lose weight. I want to fix my PVC. I want to prevent this disease. I want to rock my career. To help us stand out in our career. This is like confidence. I want my clothes to be better. Bikini and the rest. It's uncomfortable to wear perfect jeans. So just be doing some Google research. Um, how do people, how do women that are overweight complain about? Wow, this is almost 1 hour. Hey, so you see, this is Quora. So all these are things you need to read. What being a fat woman is really like. You read it like as you're reading it, you're getting into the head of your customers, into the head of your subscribers, what they feel like, why do fat people complain about being fat. Like, what do you think? If a person is happy about something, like, so you see, you see a lot of stuff. The very first basis they are judged by their peers, and there's a social expectation as well as set to body mass. Like these are like one of the biggest fears is overweight people have, like society acceptance of the society, like when people laugh at them, people judge them and stuff like that. So that's all for market research. Like I earlier said, so at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you should be able to fill this sheet from all this data that you get that you pasted in your research bin. Like I earlier said, market research is my favorite part when it comes to copywriting, when it comes to any type of marketing at all. Market research is my favorite part. I can go on and on and on and on, and this video might even exceed 5 hours. I won't stop. But for the sake of this class, this is everything you need to write a compelling email sales copy. But as time goes on, I will do like a live video, or I will record more videos on market research, like new techniques on market research. There are a whole lot you need to know about. There are a whole lot I can share about market research, but this is what you need to get started. Thank you so much. The video is exactly 1 hour.